nature provides us with loads of free resources. All we need to do is collect them, and one of those free resources are leaves. Everywhere you look in autumn or fall, if you're in America, there are deciduous trees that have shed their leaves, and they're an absolutely perfect addition to the vegetable garden. All we need to do is just go and collect them. And in this video I'm going to show you the simplest way to make leaf mould, which is a fantastic addition to your soil. So if you do like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to the channel for future videos on how to sow and grow fruit and veg and 1 or 2 recipe ideas, don't forget to press the subscribe button. So before we make the leaf mould, let's dispel a common misconception. Leaf mould is not compost. Compost is made by combining greens and browns, and they're decomposed by a bacterial process, and that will provide nutrients after the decomposition process is completed. Leaf mould is not the same. Leaf mould contains carbon, and when you let leaves decompose on their own, they don't provide the amount of nutrients that you'll get with compost, but they are a fantastic addition to the soil as a way of conditioning the soil, adding structure to the soil, adding drainage, and also providing an environment that invites microorganisms which break down and do provide nutrients into the ground. We're going to create leaf mould today, but there are other videos on my channel which I'll put links in the comments below, which show you how to make compost and also how to make leaf mould. But today what I'm going to show you is probably the quickest and easiest way of making leaf mould. Now there's a number of ways you can make leaf mould. In the previous video I did, again the link will be below, you can see that I made a leaf mould bin, which is literally a roll of metal wire mesh that you bind together. There's instructions on how I made this in that particular video, and all I do is then pile leaves in here and basically leave them, let nature do its course, maybe add a little bit of water. That's one way of doing this. But for this method all you need is 3 things. Obviously leaves. The other thing is a plastic bag, and you'll need some water as well. And all you'll do is simply pile the leaves into the plastic bag, cram as many leaves in as you can, get rid of any branches or twigs that you've raked up when you've been collecting the leaves. When you're happy with the amount of leaves you've got in the bag, all you'll do then is get your watering can with the rose off and fill the bag up with as much water as you can. And just stand up while I do this. We are putting a lot of water into the leaves. That's taken about 3/4 of a watering can. Then what we're going to do is we're going to tie the bag really tight. Once the bag's tied, and remember this is full of water, we need to introduce some air in there, which is important to help the decomposition process. And the way we'll do that, I'm just going to use a little garden fork and literally stab the bag all the way around to introduce air. Just be careful you don't stab yourself or your hand. So as you can see, I've filled up 4 bags with leaves and water and stack them on top of each other, and now I'll just let nature take its course. There's nothing else for me to do. I'm probably going to be able to use those in 12 to 18 months, and that should give me some good leaf mould to add to my soil. So there you have it. I did say at the beginning of the video that it was simple, but often the simplest things are the best, aren't they? The leaves are completely free. Add water, put them in bags, tie them tight, let the air in, and within 12 to 18 months you'll have leaf mould to use in your garden. You could try and speed up the process by chopping up the leaves before you put them in the bags. That could be putting them through a lawnmower or just chopping them with a strimmer, and that would definitely make it a quicker decomposition process. But on the basis you just leave them, if you've got the space, it's quite easy just to put them in the bags and just leave them for 12 to 18 months. So I hope you found that interesting and useful. Don't forget there are other videos on my channel which you can watch in relation to the process of leaf mould and how it breaks down compared to compost. So do check those out. I'll put the links in the channel below. And if you've got any comments about leaf mould or composting or anything, then please pop them in the comments below to share with others. So I do hope you liked the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to the channel for future videos on how to sow and grow fruit and veg and 1 or 2 recipe ideas, and don't forget to press the subscribe button. And I'll see you all on the next video.